Hello, thank you for joining us. I'm Frida.
And I'm Jasmine.
This month is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. This painting is going to be dedicated to everyone who's been through abuse. I have myself, and I started to paint when I was 8 years old after the first abuse. And painting just takes you into a whole different world. Sometimes life is just too adult. You need to go back to childlike wonder. And painting helps you see the wonder of creation. And I thank God now for the talent that He gave me. But the thing is, I'm going to do this as impressionistic style, sort of abstract, because I am abstract. And
There's beauty in abstract.
Yes. Not everything is always as it seems. I love the abstract. And we hope that you join us. If you've been through abuse, we pray for each and every person, anyone who sees this. We definitely understand. And this video, it's for relaxation and watching shapes and forms and colors, and hopefully it will inspire you to try your own. Because the methods that we teach, you don't necessarily have to have talent. You can learn the method and create your way. Whether anyone else likes it or not, doesn't matter. It's what's inside you that you put on your space, your area, your canvas, your way. So you see, ever how it comes out, we would love to see it.
Yes.
And if you want it posted on our channel, we'll put it on there. Let us know. But we do hope it inspires you to try something new in creativity. Go into the world of creativity. And you start to notice the beautiful things that are around you. The trees and like the fall air. Have you ever noticed it smells different? And the colors, everything is changing right around us. And we can see God literally. And we get so busy in life, we don't notice the beautiful colors of the trees. We don't notice that breeze that goes across our face. It's almost like the breath of God going across your face, because, without that oxygen, what would happen to us?
Mm-hmm.
We have to look for the good things. Have you ever noticed the evil, negative, hateful things are in our face all the time? And it's boring. It's boring. I love to just go paint. There have been so many times in my life when I said, I'm just going to go paint. Even if it ended up looking rotten, I went to paint. I tried something else instead of getting down in all the hate that's around, all the negativity that's around. It's boring. I would rather go paint.
Amen.
So, being that that October is Domestic Violence Awareness, we're going to try to deliver as many paintings as we can. We're going to try every day. But we are very busy with the teaching and everything else that we do. And I am 65, so, I'm kind of old. I will try, though, to produce one a day for you to try. And we hope that it's a blessing to you and that it helps you and helps to see you through. And if nothing else, that you, even if you don't try it, that you enjoy watching the painting being done. Okay, these are the colors we're going to be using. Fluorescent pink, lemon yellow, titanium white, Mars black, and phthalo blue. I want a bright and happy painting. I'm in the mood for color. Pop, yes. And we're going to be using the Princeton Egbert. And let's see, does it have a number? Number 6. And a 3/4 inch wash brush. And then number 2 filbert. And then the scumbler, number 6. And then my liner, number 2 liner. Or rigger brush. Okay. I'm going to wet my brush a little.
And in case you heard a thud in the background, that was our big horse puppy Levi laying down. He's in the studio with us.
Yes. He's got to be everywhere we are, which is just fun.
Yeah.
I'm adding some of the pink. And more pink. Move my tissue over. And some more. Pick up some blue. Wipe that off. And go back to the pink. And spread it from the outside to the inside. And then I forgot that I'm going to use another, I get these at Hobby Lobby, a mop brush. I'm going to filter that together a bit, just fade it.
Look.
Work it out a little. And wipe it off. And you go to the brighter colors. There we go. And take it all the way over. I need to move this. Now I'm going upward a little to blend it just a little bit better. I have a hair. There we go. Okay. I'm mixing phthalo and hot pink. For this creative edge, I'm mashing and pulling down. And let that disappear. And it's picking up automatically the yellow, creating a green. Now, I'm gonna get some blue, a little bit of the pink, and come from the other side, making little taps. I'm stopping it before I get to the yellow. And let that filter out right there. Just fade out, rather. That's a better word. Pick up a little white. And fade that into it. It'll pick up some more yellow. And wipe it off. Okay, I'm going to pick up phthalo and yellow. I'm going to get down this way. More green. And brushing it up, that makes it look like trees are there. And I'm going a bit darker toward the bottom. There's going to be trees in front of this, so this is not all that important. I'm going to bring this across. And go up, just with the tip of your brush. We're hitting a bit of water line here. Your brush, when you're doing this, the brush is pretty dry. And you make sure you've worn it out over here, your paint. Don't reload. If you're going to dry brush some reflections down into your water. And they don't need to be super detailed because there's going to be trees in front of this. Just the tip of my brush. Pressing down, lifting up. Pressing down, lifting up. And going to the water line. And a little over here. First, this implies trees there. Press down and lift up. There we go. Now, I'm going to use the blow dryer and dry the entire thing. Okay. Whatever is in your sky, some would be in the water, even if it's not showing up that much. And I'm just dry brushing this here. And just putting a little here and there. A little pink. I love these colors. They remind me of the rainbow. And there's going to be a huge tree here, so you wouldn't have to worry about taking that all the way across picking up some white and a tiny bit of our blue. Put a bit of that in the water. Tiny bit richer. Just going kind of side to side a little. And I'm going to mix pink. A little bit more pink, blue, and white. And just here or there a bit of a purple. Now pick up white, make water lines. On it to the right a little, and then the left. I'm going to flatten my brush. Pick up more white. And by mashing pretty hard with your white, what is already on your brush, with the white, it will make your water lines like as if it's currents in your water, and it will leave your color underneath there. Remember, the main thing is having fun. And learn as you go. It's a drag when you sew. Believe me, I know. When everything must be absolutely perfect, life is just not that way, so neither is painting. And that's all right.
It's your world.
That's right. Don't make it so that you can't have joy while you do it. Okay, I'm picking up some black and yellow. That's going to make a really dark green for our serious dark, yes, for our tree trunks and for the land area here. And I like to go on and lay in the land so I know where I am. Painting, or I'll lose where I am. So, and I'm going darker. The closer you get, the darker your painting is. It shows up more clear, of course. The closer you are on something, the more defined it is. You don't have to be any form of detail here, just there we go. Get that in there. Okay. Now I'm wetting the tip of my brush a little bit, and I'm going to start off. Let me see, I want a little one first. Just tapping. And go flatten my tip a little bit more as I go up to the peak of the tree. Mash it out, flip it, and see how flat it is. And I'm holding it straight up. I'm walking it back down. Tree trunks are sort of even, but where you have branches, you see these little niches, notches, that's the way they actually are. I'm going to add a bit more of black, flatten this, and I'm going to go with the corner on this one. And see, I have a smaller one. I'm just showing you that you can do it and have it very detailed, barely tapping the tip of your brush. Remember to flatten it. And you're doing bouncing. Bounce, 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 bounce. With the tip. Finish it out. And see, show you how you can detail it. You can make the limbs as full as you like. You can take your time and play with it. Flatten it back out. I like to play with the art, to experiment, connecting them together. See, I'm going very slow to show you how you can, and it's more narrow at the end, thick and full in the center. And you'll get so used to it that you'll just throw your trees on there and hardly think about it. And at first, just get used to, and I always go back up the center, especially toward the bottom. At the top, it gets sort of thin, but usually down toward the center, down toward the bottom, sorry, it gets very thick and full. Okay. I want a super duper tall one. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to switch over and show you with the small filbert. I love the size, what is it, 2? I love the size 2 filbert. Flatten it down. And tap it all the way up. And I'm wetting the tip of my brush a little. And I leave the top a little bare. I pick up about down through here. And these I'm going to show you how to bring the limbs upward. Okay, tilt it up while you're tapping. And they're not all the same length. I always try to make sure that they are uneven here and there. Trees are amazing. Some of the pine trees, the limbs are downward, and some turn up. Art. Creation is very, well, that's why it's called creation. I guess it's so artistic. I'm a regular genius. I figured that out.
Yeah.
But I remember when I was little, I'd look at them and go, I wonder how they know. Some of them know to turn down, and which ones know when to turn their limbs up. That is amazing to me. They're still a pine tree. Each one, I would think each one's got its own little personality.
Oh, yeah?
Some will turn their limbs up, and some are hanging downward. And I used to wonder, I wonder if they've got names. I wonder if God gave them names. Like George and Ralph. And funny what goes through a child's mind. Okay. Yes, because your light is back here, especially through here, the tree would automatically cast some shadows. Any trees that are here. So you can empty out your brush that has black in it. That's a perfect time just to empty that right out. And I want my tree bigger. This is why I love these little brushes. They don't just take off from you. You have more creative ability to change it if you want it different. With the huge brushes, they kind of define it right off the bat, you know, how large everything is going to be. And there's not a whole lot you can do with it after that. And that's all you do. If you decide you want yours larger, I wanted to show you how to change it. If you guys hear purring, our kitty has just decided to come and sit down and stare at me. Usually when she wants treats, that's what she does. She will sit and stare. Like kitty eyes drilling into me. Feed me. It's time for treats. Jasmine's trying to call her.
Yeah.
Go see Jasmine, baby.
She said no. I'm demanding you.
We love our fur babies.
Yeah. There you are.
Yeah, good. She hopped on Jasmine's lap. Huge pine tree. And I'll be putting in some green details in a few minutes. And I believe I want one more over here. You can also, you don't have to dab it. Let's go show you. You can simply do a line. It'll make a very thin line for you. And always flatten it so that you get better details. This is the kind of thing I used to just spend hours on experimenting. It's it'll help you with stress. You get to leave everything that's going on for just a little while and step into this world of trees or whatever you're painting. And experiment to see what you can do. I know that time passes quickly too when you're painting. It's like it has zoomed away. That's why we're going to have several paintings toward Christmas, the 23rd, 24th, and 25th. There are people who Christmas is a sad time for them. If they're missing someone, if life has changed a lot, and it just makes them sad for whatever. There's 1,000 reasons. We're going to have paintings to help that time go by. We understand. I'm 65, seen and done a lot in this world, and I've been acquainted with a lot of people who actually dread Christmas. And that's why it's on our hearts to put out. I think one is going to be a beach scene. We're deliberately having some that are just about sunshine and warmth. And well, I think one mountain scene. I haven't decided yet. All the ones that pertain to Christmas. Ooh, I dribbled water on my paint, running my mouth. And I need some yellow. I'm going to stick my paintbrush in my mouth. All the ones that pertain to Christmas will be like the week prior Christmas. Like, I know we're going to do a nativity. And, snowmen. I'm going to show how to paint your own snowman. That's going to be soon, so that you can do it with your family, or a ladies' night. Sit down and paint your own snowman to put on your tree at home. It's going to be on canvas and on an ornament, 2 different snowmen. Okay, I'm mixing, by the way, blue and mostly yellow for highlights on the tree. A few highlights where the light is coming in. Let me get those blobs off and mash it out. So you're just touching a little bit with the tip. And let's see, we're going to have a nativity and a snowman, a candle, I think.
Christmas tree.
Yes, a Christmas tree, a candle with, I think, red berries. That's what I'm going to put around it. Hadn't decided yet, but...
Yeah, we've been bouncing around ideas, but regardless, it's going to be pretty.
Yes. And happy and festive. Since this one's sort of in the middle, I'm going to bounce a little bit on both sides. So the light would shine right through those leaves straight up. I mean limbs, not leaves. And see how your highlights make your tree show up in the darkness. all the way down to the ground. Now, I'm going a tiny bit brighter for this one, and the light is coming from here, barely touching. I need to mash that out a bit better. There we go. And it's basically the exact same stroke that you used to put in your black base or blacken your green base. And you're only touching the top of the limb. Leave the darker underneath there. Leave that. That's what makes your limb show up. And it would be a little bit darker on the other side. So I'm going to add blue and a tiny bit of black. Every now and then I'll use the green and exceed the black a little to make it show up better. Just gives it a little bit more definition. I blended a little bit of the light color there. Let me mash that back out. Okay. I believe I'm going to have a rock here, so the heavier detailing doesn't really matter there. But I do want another tree sort of at the distance, so I'm not making this very dark. The lighter something is, it'll look more in the distance. Okay, I'm going to use a little of this green on this side as well. And just bounce all over this one. It's up the center, it would have light just bouncing everywhere. I mixed a little bit of the light in there. Okay, this is kind of like a dirt area. So I'm going to take some of that pink and yellow. I'm going to make like a dirty burnt umber kind of color. leave some of the black here so that it shows up. It gives texture to your little rocky or dirty road area, whatever it is. You can decide. It's your world. I always say that life might not go your way any other place, but on your canvas, your way.
Yeah.
Okay. I want big old rock right here. And another rock or two right there. Rocky road. Maybe one here. Pick up some white. And kind of define the side of it. Little sideways press. And define it a little bit right there. Same with this one. And I'm kind of laying down the side of my brush. Wipe that off. Just detail that a little bit. And it too would have some shadow. Brighten that up just a little bit more. Little tiny ones here and there. And I'm going to finish up with just a little bit of that brown color. It's like a burnt sienna type of color I made. It is the neon pink, lemon yellow, and a touch of black.
Just a touch.
Just a touch. It was already under there. And it's picking up that black. I hear a kitty purring.
She's just a little happy.
Yeah, she's a happy baby. Okay. The light would be hitting it through here. And this is how we're going to finish up this one. If you try it, please let us know. If you like it, please let us know.
Yeah.
God bless you.